It's been a long time coming since CM Punk's return to the WWE back at the Survivor Series in 2023. Not many opportunities for a major championship has Punk had during this next run in the WWE. But upcoming SummerSlam event that will be emanating from New Jersey, he will be going one-on-one with the ring general, the current reigning and defending World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. For the first time ever, Punk Gunther, it is sure to be a fantastic matchup that will see two different styles, two different stars, and two different calibers of talent going up against one another for one of the grandest prizes in the WWE. But of course, you've seen the title of the video here, and for me, it asks the question, is this going to be Gunther's greatest test here on the main roster? Obviously, you know that Gunther had a lengthy title reign as the Intercontinental Champion way back when, defeating the likes of Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and others along the way. But as the World Heavyweight Champion, he has defeated the likes of Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, Jey Uso, as well as a couple moments there before the WrestleMania 41 encounter. But he has never faced someone the caliber of CM Punk. He hasn't been in the ring with Cody Rhodes defending the championship. That is, I know they had their matchup at Crown Jewel. He hasn't been in the ring with the likes of a Roman Reigns, of a John Cena, maybe not even a Seth Rollins during this iteration of Gunther's time on the main roster. But with CM Punk, we have a clash of styles, a clash of eras, really, between the two. And CM Punk is no stranger to the big time. Since returning to the WWE, he has been embroiled in high-profile feuds like of Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. But what's different between those feuds and the Gunther story here is that those feuds were embroiled in personal differences. It was a grudge match between he and Drew McIntyre that led to their classic Bad Blood Hell in a Cell matchup. And of course, him and Seth Rollins, they are destined to do this for the rest of their careers. When it comes to Gunther, CM Punk solely has his eyes on that World Heavyweight Championship. There is no animosity when it comes to their personal feelings against one another. It is more of a matter of business. That's CM Punk, the challenger, Gunther, the champion. Who is the best in the world? Is it the best in the world, CM Punk, or is it the world's heavyweight champion, Gunther? And I know I asked the question, is this the biggest test for Gunther? But the same could be said for CM Punk, because finally we're going to have the lights on bright here for CM Punk in a major matchup for a major title. He's had great matches against the likes of Rollins and McIntyre, as I mentioned in the past. But I look at him versus Gunther, and it's a little bit different than what we've seen with those others. It very reminiscent, to me at least, of like a SummerSlam 2013 matchup when it was CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. Now, by no means am I saying we're going to get a total classic like that matchup, but I would be interested to see how they approach the styles here in this match. Gunther seems to be laser focused here for his match against Punk, and he should be. You're facing one of the greatest of all time, and certainly one of the greatest on the roster today. So he needs to be focused on the opposition to ensure that he is successfully able to retain said World Heavyweight Championship. As you can see on this past week's episode of Monday Night Raw, during their opening segment of the show, Gunther got the final word and was able to really stand toe-to-toe with CM Punk on the microphone. Usually, we see a guy like CM Punk on the mic, and we already know there's going to be some magic to be said. But Gunther getting the final word and really putting himself over the top, making sure that he seems like he belongs in the company of CM Punk, and I think it's very important to do so. Right now, this matchup to me can go either way. I think a lot of people will agree with me, though. There is a clear, definitive individual who should win this matchup, but you could always give it to the WWE to provide some sort of a surprise here and then. Gunther, though, certainly needs to have a great showing against CM Punk, and I have no doubt in my mind that the two will be able to execute a fantastic matchup. It is in their nature, it is in their catalog of matches, and it is a standard part of the business to see the name CM Punk and Gunther putting on fantastic performances. So when you put them against each other in a matchup, I expect nothing but greatness for the two. The question to be asked, though, is will it be able to main event SummerSlam? We know this year, SummerSlam will have 2 nights, meaning 2 main events. I think it's safe to say that night 2 will be main evented by John Cena and Cody Rhodes in the street fight for the WWE Championship. So who will main event night 1? I think it's a safe bet that it could be Gunther versus CM Punk, but there's always an opportunity for someone else to step up and take that spot. And one thing to really take note of CM Punk's feuds since his return in 2023 is that whoever he is involved with, they have managed to really benefit from their feud. Look no further than Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, the 2 names that I consistently bring up. When it comes to Gunther, though, his world title reign has been subpar to his IC title reign. I don't think there can be any argument there. But I'm hoping, following this matchup, I'll tell you right now, I'll throw out a spoiler here when it comes to our predictions regarding SummerSlam. I'm thinking Gunther has to go over. CM Punk, a great legend, one of my all-time favorites, as you can see over my shoulder. But I think Gunther needs this win more than CM Punk. Punk doesn't need a world title. He's solidified. Gunther, though, has something to prove, and I'm looking at Gunther, and he needs to defeat CM Punk here in convincing fashion and demonstrate why he is the ring general and why he should be considered to be the top heel in the company. No more Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is now an official tweener, a babyface, if you will. But Gunther needs to solidify himself as the top heel in the company. Destroy CM Punk in a convincing fashion that will propel him into the next stratosphere of stardom for Gunther. We already know what he's capable of doing inside those ropes. Now I need to see it a step further and really have him as an imposing force in the WWE. And if anybody is able to take that out of somebody, I think it is CM Punk. But I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Comment who you think was going to win the SummerSlam matchup. Do you think this match will over exceed expectations? And if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to check out some of our other videos here on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the things professional wrestling, as well as joining in on our live streams. And of course, my name is Jose Ramos Jr. Thank you for hanging out with me today's video, and I'll be seeing you all in the next live.